Hi folks, this is Daryl Legacy, Instructional Designer for Hack. Today we're going to talk about using descriptive links whenever you insert a hyperlink. If you paste or copy a URL directly into a document, a web page, or your D2L course, you'll notice it just shows the entire long web address, including the HTTP at the beginning. Leaving the long URL in your document can create several problems. It's ugly and distracting, and it can break up the flow of any text you have around it. It also doesn't tell your reader much about what it is linking to, especially if the URL doesn't include obvious information in the address. For example, the link www.bbc.com/sport/football/5391105 may tell a reader that it is from the BBC and about sports, but they may assume it's about American football if they don't know the BBC as a British source. Even if they do know it's about soccer, it tells them nothing else about the actual article or specific topic itself. This is an even bigger problem for someone who uses screen reader software. Screen readers will read the entire long URL out loud. That's monotonous and distracting, and it still doesn't tell the user much about the article. The user may not even know that they're supposed to click on it, as it could easily seem like an ad or a link to something unrelated. For all these reasons, it's important to edit the hyperlink to show descriptive text instead of just the URL. After you have pasted the link into Word or a web page, right-click on it and select Edit Hyperlink. A pop-up window will open showing Text to Display at the top. The default is to just display the URL. Change this to something more descriptive of the actual link, like Messi requests transfer from Barcelona, or BBC says Messi requests transfer. This gives the reader much more context to help them decide if they need to click on the link, and also to know what to expect if they do. You can also highlight a part of your text, right-click it, and choose Link. This allows you to paste the URL in and use the descriptive text that already exists as part of your content. In D2L, there are several ways to insert a link into your course. One is to just click New and choose Insert a Link. This brings up two places to enter text. The bottom is your URL, and the top is the text it will display. Another option is to choose Create a File under the New button dropdown. This allows you to add text and also files and links all in one place. When you're ready to add your link, click the Add Stuff button on the left and choose Insert Link. Enter the URL and click Next. Then, type your description in the link text box. Clicking Refresh Preview will show you what the link will look like with your new descriptive text. Two more quick tips. Don't use click here as your descriptive text. A screen reader will say link, click here, which won't be useful. You also don't need to say link in the beginning of your descriptive text. Screen readers already say link at the beginning of any hyperlink, so using link to article about Messi will actually make a screen reader say link twice at the beginning. Whenever possible, try to embed the link in your text rather than on its own at the end. For example, you could have a sentence that says, Barcelona will have a very different team next year now that Messi has requested a transfer. If you highlight the last few words and insert the link there, it fits perfectly in the flow of the sentence and also provides context for the link. That's how you make descriptive link text, which is very helpful for achieving accessibility. Making your course and your materials more accessible can help all of your students, not just those with disabilities. If you have any questions, please contact one of us on the CDI team.